Welcome back here today to the Udiana Cricket Ground on a beautiful sunny day. Here for the fifth game of the bilateral series between Indonesia and Singapore women. And I'll toss now to our match referee for the day, Mr. Gopal, for the toss of the coin.
I'm calling.
Okay.
Let's go. Tails.
You won the toss.
Yeah.
And won again by the Singaporeans. That's 4 out of 5. So what would you like to do today?
We'll bowl today.
Just for a change? Okay, they've decided to bowl. And if you had won the toss, Sally, you would have done the same?
Yeah,
Okay.
you bet.
Our umpires today are Yusuf and Suda, and we'll be back here very shortly for the commencement of play.
Thank you.
Good luck.
All the best. Yeah. Good luck. Good.
Okay.
Thanks.
Sabrina.
Hello, and welcome back here to another glorious day in Bali. Game 5 of 6. Once again, as you would have seen earlier, the toss has been won, and Singapore has won now 4 of the 5 tosses and selected to bowl again, which is same as every other game. So hopefully we can see a different result for them. We have a couple of changes to the Singapore team. We have a new wicketkeeper coming in, and also a batter. So be interested to see how those two ladies go. And for the Indonesians, we have a couple of changes also. We have Nanda coming back into the team. Obviously, wicketkeeper batter, highest run scorer so far in this competition. Had a couple of games off to rest, and also we have Belina Pair coming back in, who played in some of the previous games. So new look lineup for both of the squads, and we're in for a good afternoon of women's cricket here in Bali. I'd like to welcome Rob next to me, and I've also got Nico to my left, who's yet to get a microphone. He's just resting his weary legs. I think he may have made it down to the Bull's Head Steakhouse as he was talking about yesterday, to pick up the leftover roast to make himself a roast sanger. But he's just having a bit of a break at the minute. He'll be on the microphone soon. So welcome, Rob.
Thanks, Dave. Looking forward to it. Hopefully the Singapore team can put up a bit of a better fight today. Storm clouds are brewing, so yeah, hopefully the rain stays away and we're good to go.
So the new ball is in the hands of Ada Basan again. She's bowled quite well.
4 minutes. We have to start on time. 4 minutes early. We're too early.
So the umpires are just checking. I think maybe everyone's ready a little bit early today, which is unusual for Bali. Normally it's Bali time and we're 10 minutes late, but everyone is very keen to get into this. You can see maybe once the camera pans out, there is some darkish clouds around us. The sun is still currently out, but hopefully the weather goes around. There's a strong breeze coming from the Top Deck nightclub end, which will aid the faster bowlers and then also the swing bowlers coming into it, so from the Bull's Head Steakhouse end. So I think we're just waiting to get underway here because, as I said, both teams are ready and eager to get into it. Ida is waiting.
She's bowled very well in the last yesterday and today.
Been one of the better bowlers for the Singaporean lineup. And bowling to, as we said, one of the best batter on in this series. So Nanda back into the team will be very keen to get some more runs. Been very dominant in the first 2 games and then having a couple of games off to give some of her teammates a chance to have a bat. So what's the time, Nico? Are we getting closer?
2 minutes.
Still 2 minutes, Nico's telling me. But it looks like we're going to be underway maybe just a little bit earlier, so we're going to start 2 minutes. Here comes the first ball. Ada comes in. It's foolish. It's hit straight away by Nanda through the covers. Just the single. No, she wants a 2, and that's well run. So Indonesia off to a good start again with their first runs on the board. This will be the first time you've seen Nanda bat, Rob, is that correct?
Well, this is true, Dave. Very excited. Top scorer, you said.
It's top scorer in the,
Okay.
and only played 2 games. She's got a very good defence. Nico likes to refer to her as very Mark Waugh-like.
Okay.
The way she plays the ball with so much time and also just seems to have all the time in the world, whether it's on the back foot, the front foot, doesn't make rash decisions, keeps it always on the ground unless it's there to be hit. So yeah, very nice, elegant batter to watch.
Well, hopefully the Singapore team can watch her closely.
Off the back foot again, pierces the field and comes back for another 2.
And that outfield looks a little bit quicker too today, Dave.
Yes, well, the big fella has been on the mower. I think he started yesterday, and he'll be able to tell you every blade he cut.
Looking good. If only people knew what it used to look like, they'd understand just how glorious this oval is now.
Beautiful defence. Well bowled, good spot. So we've got Yulia at the non-striker. Nanda again comes forward. Another good ball. And another direct hit, just for old time's sakes.
There's something they did very well yesterday, Dave, Singapore, was their fielding.
They've fielded well all tournament. If that's one thing they can take back when they finish this series is, their fielding has been very top-notch. Lovely ball again.
Yeah, great start, good spots. 4 off it so far, but she's bowling well. That's the over.
So, solid start for both teams. Just interested to see how the arm wrestle goes.
Yeah, as we saw yesterday, Dave, Indonesia put on about 125 and they lost a few early wickets which slowed the run rate down. Singapore very important today to take some early wickets to put them on the back foot. They
Early
really
wickets
need
is
to
definitely the key in this format.
really need to salvage a win or at least keep them under 100 to give themselves a chance because they're not scoring a lot themselves. So if they can keep it under 100, they'll go in with a little bit of confidence. I heard in the second game yesterday they put on 40 or 50 in 10 overs. So let's see what they can do today.
So they're going straight to the spinner again, which is, I think, a good move.
Bowling from the other end today, though.
No,
it-
she
no,
bowled
that's
from
the
this
end.
end. Sharma coming this end for her first few overs and then swapped up at the end of the innings. So just a little bit short. Just off the top of the bat there by Yulia. But
Great pick-up.
picks up a single. Brings Nanda back on stride.
Again, Indonesia need to put pressure. That went out in the deep, so there's probably 2 there if you put the pressure on the thrower. But well fielded, kept it down to 1.
Yulia's played 3 games now. She's hit 34 runs off 33 balls. So she strikes it quite well.
Looks strong.
But Nanda, as we spoke, this will be her 4th game. 161 runs already in the series.
Wow.
That's short. And she's onto that.
And punished.
Once again, keeps it down. Plays it safe. It would have been easy to try and loft that over the fielder. But very, very disciplined batting.
Very much. Well fielded again, though. Kept it down to 2. There was probably 3 there. Good hustle in the deep.
So Sharma just a bit short with her first 2 balls. See if she can just get a bit more flight. See if she start landing in those spots. Short again. And that is punished. And there's the first boundary.
4 runs.
You could hear that one off the bat. Very lovely shot.
Absolutely perfect pull shot there. Textbook.
So
Raced away.
ominous signs here for the Indonesian pocket rocket.
Looks like she likes it in that area, Dave, so they need to flight that ball up there. Too short, too easy.
When you're bowling it that short, it's just so, and with that much time, it's just so easy to be able to get into position and play that type of shot. But when it's pitched up, you've got to think, takes a bit of extra thinking. Short again, just works that across for a single. Oh, and that one's gone through. Some overthrows. So they will pick up the 2. Oh, look out, this could be more.
Oh,
Oh
golly.
no. Someone backing up now, yes.
The thing here, Dave, with this pitch, there's a little lip. You really need to get those throws in on the full. If they bounce.
Or try and hit the grass before.
Yeah.
You can probably hear on the effects mic one of the Army helicopters coming over with the G20 summit here. Rocks back nicely. Yulia puts that through the gully region. That's raced away, and there's another couple on the board.
Well run again. Much better throw in.
Very good start for Indonesia.
Run rate's already crept up to 8.73. So Singapore really need to get that down quick.
Oh, just wide of the fielder. That
Too
races
short.
away as well. So there's a 2 more. That's a better arm in. Oh, that's over the. That's through again.
It's overthrows again.
So I think Singapore just need to take a deep breath here. Start playing some smart cricket. That's over. And Indonesia's raced away now. Big over that one. $15 off it.
2 overs down, none for 19. Run rate just under 10, which is an ominous sign for Singapore. A few overthrows there. Lots of extras.
If it was me, I'd be getting Kumar into the attack. She's been the tighter of the bowlers. She'd be chomping at the bit. It's well bowled and well played.
Very well played.
Just caresses that off the pads. Down to fine leg. Picks up the single. Lovely, lovely, lovely shot.
Pitch will be nice and dry today, Dave. We saw a few skid on yesterday, so I don't think we'll see that this afternoon, and unless
Yeah,
we
also-
start to get a sprinkle of rain.
Also played a little bit into the couple of the run-outs that we saw yesterday.
Mm.
The slippery pitch. That's well bowled and well played. Just nudges that around backward a square. Takes a single. I'm not trying to overhit it, which is a good sign in the earliest part of the innings. Just trying to work around the singles, change over the strike. Singapore really need to get a breakthrough here.
Mm.
Otherwise this could get very ugly very quick. That's well bowled.
A little bit quicker there, I think.
Yeah.
Bent the back a little bit. Let out a little bit of frustration here. They need a wicket. She just needs to get it a little bit wider. Bowling a little bit straight.
That's well bowled. That's French cut. Got away with that one, Indonesia. And they'll come back for the second.
Much better length there, though. She threw that one up. Went cross bat. Got away with it. Very, very lucky. Almost the perfect ball there.
Ada comes in. That's a good ball. Oh, it's just drifted down the leg side.
Unlucky.
Unlucky.
Better length, though. She's putting it up there. Going to make them play straight. I think I can hear a little bit of thunder in the background here, David.
Yes, it has got darker and it's got a little bit colder.
Mm.
Ada comes in. And that's well bowled and well played. Whipped off through mid-wicket.
Very
Another
uppish, though,
couple.
Dave. She's played that across the line. The last three balls have been a lot better.
Yeah, it's very promising as a bowler to see a batter go across the line. So she just needs to get this a little bit wider of the off stump and see if she can talk her into the same type of shot. The outfield is a little bit faster today. She comes. That's the ball.
Beautiful.
And there's the whoa.
Oh,
and
and
that's
she's
dropped.
dropped
This
her.
could be run out. Oh.
And I think, judging by what I'm seeing, Dave, that was the seventh ball of the over. So let's see if they're onto that.
It does look that way, Rob.
So maybe she knew it. Maybe that's why she put it down. Wouldn't have counted.
So there's the first blemish for Singapore. Let's hope. No, there was a wide in there.
Okay, they've snuck the wide in.
Yep.
Unlucky.
So the boys are in blue today. They've dropped the salmon
Oh, okay.
and they've gone for the blue. What do you think? You like the salmon or you like the blue?
Personally, mate, I much prefer the blue.
I'm a salmon man.
Yeah,
you know that.
I know. You shared that yesterday. Nico, his 84-year-old mum, didn't mind it either.
I don't mind the blue though.
Yeah, I like the blue.
Certainly better than the red that they wore in the first game, considering both of the teams wear red.
Yeah, that might have been a tad confusing. We've had whisper in our ear that the professionalism's gone up a little bit.
That's a good ball.
Great ball. Another opportunity.
Oh, great effort. Great effort. That was a hard catch. That's a very good ball. If you can see on the replay, she's really pitched that up and made her think about it. She's had too much time to think in the end and dipped it on her and up it went. And just, got
Great
hands on it,
opportunity.
but that was a hard catch. Great endeavour.
And they're giving chances.
That's a lovely late cut. And that's racing away. It's not going to quite make the boundary, but they're going to pick up another two. just the way Nanda moves her feet is just so natural. Natural batter.
Yeah, I see what you say. Looking like Mark Waugh.
And a wonderful keeper. Up the pitch she comes.
Oh,
Plays
wow.
that straight down the ground. Glorious shot. And
That's
that's going to be the second boundary.
That's as good a straight drive as you will see from anybody. Wow.
She packs a punch.
What a shot. Have a look at this on the replay. Uses the feet well. Flies to the boundary.
We spoke about it a few games back, how she actually did go to Australia and she starred in one of the local tournaments in Australia, both with the gloves and the bat. So she's got a bright future. Now back on the back foot, punches that, and that's gone through, unfortunately.
She gets a lot of power.
She has a lot of power and she also knows how to control the ball. Keep it down on the ground. These helicopters are coming over again.
Indonesia have crept up to 35 for no wicket, going at just a tad under 10 and over.
Early call. Good bowling.
Dot ball to finish up.
So let's see who they go to now, whether they continue with the same bowling. But no, I think I've got my wish. Let's see who we're going to... No, we're going to bring on another spinner, I think.
Chaturani. Right arm over, off spin, Dave. She bowled yesterday. She was a little bit short. She was quite expensive, so she needs to make sure that she
Make
pitches it up
amends.
a bit more today.
Yep, agreed. She'll be coming with the wind from the Top Deck nightclub end. This will be the 5th over of the match.
5th over, yeah.
So still 2 more overs to go in this power play. So the field is still up. So very brave move by the captain to bring another spinner on in the power play. And that's wide. We'll call that the loosener.
Yeah, much
We'll give
better
her that
length.
one.
She threw that one up there a bit, so if she can get that a little bit further on the offside, I like that length.
Nanda does like using her feet, so this will be an interesting battle. See if she stays in her crease or comes out. She steps across and hits that straight. Down the ground for a single.
Bowling to her field, that's fine. They've slipped one back straight, so I'm okay with that.
Bit of lightning.
Mm.
It's a better ball, but just wide again. The length's good, just the control.
Yeah.
See how she goes here. If she doesn't get this right, I'd like to see her change it up, maybe go around the wicket or try something. It's a better one. Let's hit out to the fielder on the boundary. One bounce, and the return throw is good. So another single to Indonesia.
Again, bowling to her field, Dave. You take out
Bowling
those
to the
wides.
field.
It's not a bad little over so far.
Bowling to the field, I just don't feel any pressure.
Mm. Cruising along Indonesia.
It's a better ball. And that's well
Well
fielded.
fielded. There we go. A few more dots. Build the pressure. That's what we need to see.
Very well fielded by Kumar. I'd love to see Kumar get the ball. And she's been the pick of the bowlers for me. And the thunder rolls around the ground. A bit short, and that one's punished. I don't know if they'll get to that.
Get there.
Running.
Slowed
Yes,
up.
she will. Big arm.
Great throw.
Great throw.
Absolutely
And
incredible.
well
from
backed up
Indonesia.
behind the stumps. So 2 more to Nanda. Once again, a little bit too short. Abaratna has to really get these up. There's a wide one again. So she'll be disappointed with that. I do feel for the Singaporean team. They've obviously played, this will be their 5th match, but the ones you don't see on the telly is the matches against the under-19 team. So they are playing a lot of cricket, sometimes 2 games a day, which is obviously a tiring experience for anyone. That one's pushed down the ground for another single.
Yeah, it's a good opportunity for Dave for him to get some practice in the middle.
That's true.
They'll be loving these overcast conditions now, though. Temperatures dropped about 15 degrees.
That's short, and that's
Oh,
hit
it's in the
top
air.
edge. That's in the air, and that's a catch.
Yes. Well done.
There's the first one.
Great
So
catch.
the first wicket down. That's Yulia has departed. She's made a well-fought 14 of 12 balls. As you can see, it's just right on the spot. Bit of extra bounce maybe. And it quite easily could have been caught by the bowler, but good communication from the
Great
fielder
catch
to come in.
by, what do we got there? Kamal Raja. Great
Lovely,
catch.
Lovely catch.
They deserve that. Dropped one earlier. I actually dropped a couple, so it's good to see one stick. Indonesia after 5 overs, 1 for 43.
I just spoke to Carl Fobham's father, session number 2, who's going to do the keeping us from there, and he's going to put straight under it now. She plays for the Melbourne Stars. I'd just like to see what she can do against quality bowling. You can't judge this for the
So we've got a debut, new player in this game, Damni. So we've seen Damni Ramesh bowl in previous games, and she bowled quite well, but she's come back into the squad for this one, and she's got the ball. So she'll be keen to make amends, keen to get the breakthrough. Obviously the big wicket is the one at the striker's end that she's bowling to now, with Nanda in top form once again. Already on 25 off just 17 balls, but just doing it with ease at the moment.
Yeah, those runs have snuck up, Dave. It doesn't look like she's broken a sweat.
Here she comes, very energetic run up. And that one is started with a wide.
It's okay, though. I like her energy. She looks excited
I'd like
to be
to
out
see
there.
the keeper stand up a bit closer. I think the keeper could be just back a bit too far.
Yeah,
Similar sort of area to if you're keeping to Brett Lee.
Yeah, I think she's about 15 or 20 steps too deep.
And that's a lovely pull shot,
And
well
well
fielded and
fielded.
short. Very energetic in the field, lots of talking, good signs. They just need another breakthrough now, Singapore. She comes again. That's short and down the leg side, eased off the hip. Come back for 2. Well fielded.
Great
Lovely
arm.
throw.
Beautiful throw. Once again, too short, Dave. They need to get these pitched up, make them play straight. You see what happened when they pitch them up. They've hit 3 in the air.
Yeah, you really need to ask questions of the batter early, because once they get their eye in, they're a lot harder to get out. So let's see what you can do here. That's short again and missed, but you're going to have to get a wide for that one. So not the best of starts. 2 wides in her first 4 balls.
The extras are adding up quickly here. They'll be well into the double figures.
So currently going at about 8.8 and over, which is high for this time in the innings. That's a better ball.
Much better ball.
Well played. Bit of respect shown.
They need a few more of them, Dave, to build that pressure. Couple of dots, build
Well,
the
I'd
pressure.
love to see Kumar come on. She's the pressure queen.
And
Well,
again, another beautiful
Well
ball.
bowled, well fielded.
And just like that, 2 dots, Dave, the run rate drops down.
There's a wide one, but that is punished through point. That'll probably run, I think. And there's another 4.
And again, just a textbook cut shot there.
Time to move the feet. Too short, too wide. Ground's definitely faster.
Much faster.
Might be too that they were playing in the later part of the day, so the sun's had a chance to get on the grass and dry it out. Credit to the groundsman.
Credit where credit's due.
Kane. That's a lovely ball.
Perfect.
That's where they got a bowl. Don't worry about any trying to take wickets at every ball. You just got to try and create this pressure and do it from both ends, not just from one end.
And you can see she respected those 3 that were on the spot.
It wasn't a bad over apart from the wide one that went for 4 and a couple of wides. But a good start, promising. So back to the spinner.
What does Singapore need to do here before the 10 overs, Dave? What's a pass score for them to keep Indonesia to?
We're only 6 overs down and they're already at 51. So the way things are going, at the run rate we're going at, they're going to score in excess of 170. That's without even lifting the run rate. So I think now it's just all about dot balls and pressure and just bowling to your field. And wides aren't helping. It takes the pressure off instantly.
Once again, the extras are building up here. Takes the pressure off Indonesia.
Short and played out to cow corner.
Great
That's a
arm.
great return throw.
Wow.
Picked it up and threw it very quickly. Lovely fielding out there. Lovely fielding out there in the deep by Bisan. That's Ria, one of the sisters. Comes in. Right arm over. Short again. Punch through the infield. Cover behind, so just be a single.
It's a better line though, Dave. It was a little bit short, but it was outside the off. Did a little bit coming in, so.
Yeah. So Annie's batting well. Sorry, I haven't really spoken about Annie. Annie has come to the crease. She's batted very well this series also. So these are the 2 prominent bats in the Indonesian team, or 2 of them. There's another wide. So I think Safrina here will be pretty keen to have a chat to her bowlers and try and get them get the confidence back up. Comes in again. It's a better ball but short, and that is hit around the corner, and there's another boundary. Hit
Too
with
short.
beautiful timing along the ground, and she is racing away, Nanda. Already moved to 35 off just 24 balls, and should be very, very keen to get another 50.
Well, at this rate, Dave, that's happening for sure.
Short again, finds the gap, punches it down the ground, turns the throw.
Captain might have to bring herself on here, Dave. Take a little bit of responsibility and
Oh, I think I've said it before, I'll say it again. Bring on Kumar. Down the wicket goes Annie. Plays that one along the ground out to backward square leg. Or backward mid wicket, sorry.
again a better length there. Forced her into going cross bat.
This will be the 8th ball of the over. Hopefully the final one. Not the longest over I've seen on this ground. Think back to a good friend of ours, Rodney. And that's got through the infield again. So another single. That takes Indonesia to 1-63 off 7 overs, so 3 overs until the break. Going back to Rodney. Do you remember that famous over, Rob?
Yes, I'm Rob, not Rod, but yeah, I've seen many a long over here, Dave, but some of the old boys that we play with get a little bit tired halfway through. Maybe they should just bowl
The
four
secret is
ball
to tell them that
overs.
you're going to give them at least 2 overs, and
Yeah.
then they tend to bowl on the wickets a bit more.
Two's
You tell
enough.
them if they don't bowl well in the first, they try and get as many balls in as they can.
I think this is true. I think this is true. I've also seen a bloke play in one shoe and one thong before. One of the local legends that sneaks down here for the odd game.
Did he find a thong or did he lose a thong?
Well, yeah, I'm not sure. There's a joke there that I could share, but it's not quite appropriate.
So you've got your wish, I think. Who's this to come on? Is this the captain?
I think it is.
Sabrina.
Yes, it's good. It's good to see. Take a bit of responsibility.
Short and wide. And once again, work down to the leg side to a fine leg region. It's well fielded.
Great hustle.
Just the 2. Just so much time in the middle nander. Whether it be leg side or offside.
Yeah, well, she's up to 39 off 27, Nanda, so she'll be very close to 200.
$193 so far. And just leaves that one down the leg side.
Oh, well kept. Singapore just struggling with their length at the moment. Way
And
too
their
many
line.
wides.
Looking very tired, I think. Few misses in the field.
And a big weight.
Still another day to go tomorrow in this 6-game series. That's a better ball.
Absolutely.
Well called.
Perfect line, can afford to get that a little bit more full.
It's definitely gone overcast here, which is probably a relief for some of the cricketers out there. Been in the sun every day for the last 4 days, so a day of a little bit less sunshine might do them good. Well bowled again, well played. So just got to try and entice her on her front foot here.
Yeah, if she can pitch that up another 8 inches, Dave, I think we're force her to play straight. Get it up in the air.
Little short again. Quick single.
All
Very
right.
well run.
Pressure was building, couple of dots, so they've done well to sneak a single in there. Smart cricket.
So a couple left in this over and 2 more, and you see the drinks drinks break, and I think a well-deserved drink for the Singaporeans. Short and wide. And that is called wide.
Disappointing that.
So once
She's
again, the
bowling
keeper
well.
is a long way back here. Similar sort of area you'd stand for Mitchell Stark, maybe?
It'd probably still fall short, I think. But again, they're just learning. This is some education that they probably need to know.
Considering the ground is in such good condition, she's probably preferring to take it off the bounce. Sabrina comes in, that's a better ball, but it is
Much better
hit
ball.
hard and straight and unfortunately
Unlucky.
through the fielder.
Unlucky.
Down there on the fence, and as you hear it smash into the sight screen, there's another boundary to Indonesia. So a lovely shot by Annie.
Straight away though, Dave, she's hit that in the air. She's pitched it up. It's gone in the air, so there's a much more opportunity of a catch if she puts it up there.
That was just a bad bounce.
Bad bounce. Unlucky.
Off the signage there on the ground, I think. In comes Sabrina. That's a better ball, and well played.
Beautiful ball. Looks a little bit fired up, the
And
captain too.
that'll be over. So 1 for 72, going at 9 and over at the moment. Annie on 8 off 5, and Nanda 40, already off 30.
Nearly 200 runs for the tournament in, what'd you say, 4 games?
Yes, this is her 4th game.
Looks like we've got a bit of an injury out here at the moment. Andriani looks like she's done something with that massive 4 she hit earlier. Might have done a quad. Players are ready. Might be best she heads off.
Yeah, not worth risking an injury at this time of the competition. They've got the series sealed up already. Maybe she is just having a bit of cramping and doing a bit of stretching, I'm not sure, but here comes the medic. Bit of a
Bit of magic spray.
magic spray by the look of it.
Wow.
Here we go. What have we got going on here? Looks like a knee, maybe.
I think it's like quad.
Quad, maybe some cramping.
Well, the Singapore girls try and lift the energy in the field, which is great to see, Dave. They've played a lot of games. They haven't won a match yet, and they've still got high spirits, so it's fantastic.
I think they realise they're in a very lucky situation. There'd be a lot of people in a lot of places around the world that would give their left leg to represent their country and be able to travel overseas and play against some of the other teams around the world. I know as a young cricketer that would have been one of my dreams. So,
Well, maybe we'll get lucky enough and be taken around the world to commentate.
oh, who knows, mate? I don't know if I can do around the world pro bono.
Started with a wide there. New bowler,
Yes, it is.
Barshan.
was one of the twins. That's a beautiful shot. Leans back on the back foot. So Annie is moving quite slowly between the wickets, so still struggling a little bit with this leg. Basin comes in, short again, and that is pulled with perfection. God, she hits the ball hard.
Well fielded again out
Well
in the
fielded.
deep though.
So we've got joining us now the man of the moment, great man himself, just come back from a leftover roast meat sandwich, Graham Nichols.
I've actually had the Indonesian food here today
Yes,
on good behaviour. I've got to say one thing I noticed about
lovely shot.
Nanda is the fact that because she gives herself so much room, so much time, she has the ability to rock back and actually punch it down the ground rather than hitting it square. She has just so much time, she can place it wherever she wants. A lot of her shots down the ground through mid-on are actually off the back foot, almost cross-batted pull shots.
Comes in, that's pitched up. And such a good defence as well. Like you look at batters and you think, where can you break them down? Do I need to be wide? Do I need to be outside the off? Do I need to be on a good length, short of a length? But pretty much every time they've tried something different or the ball's been in a different area, she's had an answer. Whether that be defensive or attacking, she seems like a very all-rounded
Try to
batter.
put yourself into the bowler's mindset. Where do you want to bowl to her?
It's a difficult
she's-
one.
She's
Certainly
strong
not
off
short.
the back, strong off the front foot.
She's
Looking
good
for
on the spin.
weaknesses.
She advances down the wicket to the spinners,
Yeah, yeah.
uses her feet.
Really hard to find. I'm not talking about an A-grade bowler, but for the girls out here now trying to look for her weakness, where to bowl to her, very hard.
Annie comes down, she pulls that. So the outfield getting a workout here. I'd like to see a bit more pressure, like they're bowling short. Maybe bring a couple of the offside fielders and put them in closer in catching positions. If you're going to bowl short and down the leg side and the ball's going to get hit there every time, maybe load up it's not what the captain wants, but maybe load up your onside field and try and create an opportunity, because at the moment it feels like just there's no pressure.
Yeah, in the previous game, the under-19, they actually had their offside right up within the circle. No one in the deep at all. And they bowled, well, when they got their line right, they bowled very much off stump line. And the girls had a choice. Do I just push for a single or do I try and go over the top? And,
Finally, they've brought Kumar on. Here we go.
she has been one of the better bowlers for sure. Bowls a very awkward length.
So
Puts
she's
it up above the
gonna
eye
have
level.
the last over before drinks.
As you said, Dave, the field's pretty spread, so there's not a whole lot of pressure.
Straight away. Playing a miss.
Ball's not full, not short enough to get back and not full enough to come forward. It's a good length she bowls. Really need to use their feet here.
Once again, though, that keeper can come in about 5 or 6 steps. There might be an edge here.
She's a long way back.
Here comes Kumar, second ball. That's a good ball. That's well played though. Pitched it up, asked the question. But Annie was good enough to come down and take that on the half volley.
Perfect
Well
length,
played.
though. She had to move her feet to get to it. So if she stands still there, absolutely ideal length.
See what Nanda does. She comes. Once again, another good ball. Just that length. She's bowled that length all tournament.
It's all fruit juice. They got the girls from the ladies team bringing around some drinks for us here. All fruit juice.
Tidak gula.
I wouldn't know what it was called. I just know it tastes very nice and very refreshing.
Thank you very much.
Thanks very much, girls.
Great bowling there. Another dot. Kumar's bowling a great line and length here.
Thank you.
Tidak gula.
Obviously means no sugar. Sugar is something you tend to find hard to avoid here in Indonesia.
Yes, their breads, their pastries, everything's got a lot of sugar in it.
Including this fruit juice.
So Kumar, 5 balls, 4 dots. Just a single off this over so far, bowling extremely well.
She just bowls with a good line and a good length. Doesn't try to do anything different. That one's a bit short and punished. And
Won't
that
get
is
to
a
that
boundary.
one, that's 4 runs.
So I spoke too soon.
Just 4 to square, and the fielder couldn't get around there. She wasn't too far away from it when it came off the bat, but it raced out to the boundary.
And just slightly short there. That was jumped on really quick. Like you said, she moves her feet well. It was slightly short and punished.
That is the
There's the drinks.
first game we haven't had a wicket fall in the 10th over. No early drinks break. It's on the 10 overs. So we'll be back here shortly for the recommencement and look at what sort of a score they can put on the board.
Hope you enjoyed that that drink, Nico. Well deserved, mate. Make sure you you go easy, and we'll see you after the drinks.
Okay, we're back here live at the Udiana Cricket Ground. Bowler coming in now. Nanda. Not Nanda. She's straight onto the back foot, punching down the ground for a quick single. The sky's still building over us now. Doesn't seem to be moving very fast. A bit of luck, we might get away with it. I think that's Ria coming in from the Top Deck nightclub end. One of the twin sisters, all short there and pulled away. Out to mid-wicket, straight to the fielder though, just a single. But can I say, I want to thank the two gentlemen on my left, both Dave and Rob. Dave and Rob live on the other side of town, and it's a fair trip to come over here to help out here. They're volunteers. And also
Volunteers? You said we're getting paid.
And you said you were going to give us some fuel cards?
an Indonesian fuel card, that could be good.
Lovely shot.
Backward a square, that's 4 runs. And that's her 50.
There's a 50.
Nanda's third 50 for the series
Unreal.
in 3 innings. So she's up over 200 runs now with the loss of just giving away 1 wicket. And that really was in the second game when it was a tiredness wicket. She was worn out, she had blown out.
So she, with just the one currently right now as it stands, with just the one dismissal, she's got an average of over 200.
Very, very impressive. What can you say
Look at
about
that
it?
back
We
foot
haven't
shot.
said already. There's a lovely shot off the back foot, punched into the covers.
And back to what you were sharing, Nico, it's our pleasure with everything that you do for the cricket here. Like we've shared, if people could have seen this over a couple of years ago, they wouldn't quite understand what we're looking at now and everything Nico does. He works tirelessly for this. We all benefit from it.
Yeah, look, we, as a basically a Western cricket club playing in the Bali League, we like to really try and set the example on what you need in a club, what you need in a cricket association. It takes workers, a lot of little things to be done, and particularly when you come from the other side of town to help out. It sets an example to other people. So, no, thanks, guys. Really do appreciate it. And I'm sure the officials here, Afi, Abi, sorry, brain fade there. But no, they really appreciate the help you've given. It means a lot to them to be able to broadcast these games to a wider audience. And I know that we have had audience from Australia, India, Singapore, and I certainly hope they're sitting back enjoying this.
Well bowled again. Put her on the front foot. Asked the question. Well played. Down the ground. Yeah, look, I enjoy coming out, Nico. Living in Bali, it's a beautiful place to live, and it's so diverse with all the sports you can be involved in here.
Oh, what a lovely shot out to the sweeper out there in the deep covers. You could hear that from here like a rifle shot. Beautiful shot.
Yeah, touching on that, Dave, a lot of people don't quite understand the diversity of the sport that us Westerners are blessed to be a part of, cricket being one of them.
That's a lovely shot. Catch that, Nico.
I'm going to get it.
It's going to have a dive.
That's not going to make it.
No, it's not going to make it.
It's going to pull up.
Ooh, there we are, we're on camera. Yeah, certainly coming here with a young family, a young boy, he's just turned 10, and being able to have access to some of the sports that I grew up with is certainly something I didn't think I'd have the ability to do. I thought maybe that might be lost, but be able to let him watch me play cricket and have hit a cricket ourselves, and AFL football, soccer, so many different sports that's gone through the fielder.
Annie looking strong, straight, using her feet well.
Still got a bit of a hobble on her step, so I hope she's all right. Still holding on that left quad muscle.
We had a bit of a nasty accident out here yesterday as a bit of a collision with 2 of the Indonesian ladies.
That's a wide.
The Singaporean ladies. I think they're running to the non-striker end, and she ran into the bowler, into her back, and pushed the helmet back into her face. The bowler went down, the batter went down, and it wasn't caught on camera, unfortunately, because we'd had to shut that down with the weather. But lucky to get away with it there. They almost another nasty incident.
Back for 2 more. running well between the wickets, these two.
Yeah, it's something that impresses me with the girls in sport over here. Same with the AFL. Their willingness to have a go. They're not afraid. They're willing to learn, and they're tough. Teach us boys a thing or two.
Indonesia moved along now to 1 for 103 off 12 overs. It wasn't a bad over from Kumo. Not bad balls, but still went for 10 runs. So Indonesia are moving along at around that 9 runs and over. I'm sure they'll
Feels
be
like
looking to improve on the 160s in the previous games.
feels like Singapore's happy to just give them the easy ones out to the boundary. I'd like to see them. Actually, no. Look, there might have been a change here. Brought a few of the fielders in.
I think they've got their best bowler on here now. She bowled very well, good line and lengths. The occasional loose one, but overall it's been quite consistent.
Singapore being 4-0 down in the series, they've got nothing to lose, so it'd be impressive to see them try a few things here. Bring the field up, put a bit of pressure on. Let's get some wickets and slow them down, otherwise Indonesia might be giving 200 a nudge here with wickets in the shed.
Yeah, they definitely haven't got anything to lose. I'd be putting the pressure on. I'd be getting fielders around the bat, start getting yappy. Try and build a bit of pressure. That's a great ball. That's hit the keeper above the pad.
Yeah, again, that keeper can come in a couple of steps. Beautiful ball.
Have a look here. It's just dropped short on her. As she's bent over, it's got her right on the kneecap. So probably, as you say, love her to come up a little bit closer and take it on the full.
Comes in the bowl now.
There's another one.
Big swing there.
And yes, that's the one. It's dropped short of the keeper again.
Through the keeper for buys here.
Let him off the
coming
hook.
back for 2. Safely home.
So those small things all add up. You'll see the development of the Indonesian team. They've been practicing daily and getting a lot better at those smaller things. You know, putting yourself in the right spot. Even with the throw in, then the keeper needs to get behind the stumps, not in front. So they all add up.
Comes at her. And that's a very
Oh,
handsome shot.
wow.
Right across the stumps there and flicks it up over backwards square.
Something
Premeditated.
looked like a bit of Maxwell. Bit of Maxi.
Annie Maxi.
Early on in the tournament, a few of the girls were trying a few of the funky shots and not making contact, but last couple of games there's been a few. One with a bit of a ramp over the top of slips.
I like the first step. Stepped
Nice.
out to one side, stepped back the other. Bit like those old dances that you would have used to go to, Nico, in the hay shed.
Yeah, bit of that quick step there.
A quick
two-step,
step. Yeah, that's it.
No, sorry.
Maybe saving them, Dave, for the Top Deck nightclub.
Yeah, more
on
John
the go.
Travolta for me, thanks
John
very much.
Travolta. I can imagine a bit of John Travolta.
Saturday Night Fever.
That's lovely bowling.
Oh, wow, what a ball.
That's one of the first balls we've seen pitch up, and there's the result. So a good move by the captain to bring in the strike bowler just after the drinks, and she's picked up the prized wicket of Nanda.
Very much surprised wicket of Nanda, yeah.
And
So
she's made 55 off 44, so once again a terrific knock by Nanda.
I think she was trying to step it up a little bit there, step up the tempo. And went for the big shot and straight through her. Very good bowling.
So she's officially got an average.
That's the second time out now. So the average is still well over 100.
Well over 100. And what a tournament she's had.
Earlier, you boys asked what her vice had been. I think we just saw it, a beautiful line and length in swinger on middle stump. Eyes lit up, head lifted. So hopefully they learn from that for the next game tomorrow.
Let's hope. So Let's see what the Singaporeans can do from here. It's brought Tori to the crease. Tori has had a wonderful series as well with the bat.
Yeah, well, just when you get a wicket and you get excited, Tori strolls out, who was absolutely dominant yesterday with the bat. Super fast between the wickets, so watch her energy.
Let's hope the Singapore girls can get another one here.
They're coming in, she's steaming in now.
Steaming.
She's fired up.
Would have liked to have seen her bowl from this end at the start of the day when
Yeah.
had the big breeze behind her.
All I've got to say though is
What a wonderful over.
to see her bowl like that, she's got her tail up with that wicket. I'd like to have seen her doing this right from ball one. Maybe they just don't have the confidence, but her action there didn't fall away. She didn't fall away on her release at the wicket. It really was quite a nice
Well, she
action.
took the first over from the other end and she found it very difficult to control this white ball. It was swinging way too much for her.
Two-piece ball.
So
I don't believe they should be using it
coming
myself.
with the wind, it's aided her, given her a bit of pace, and also it's probably hasn't swung quite as much, which has been able to control a little bit better. So I'm looking forward to her next over.
Yeah, that's certainly finished off very strong, but she's steamed in there. I like to see that.
The
Good
spinner back
bounce.
on. Nice spot. Well played.
As you can see, that run rate's nearly down to 8. 1 wicket slows it up really quick, so Singapore in desperate need of a few more.
Couple of pressure overs here. They might see a few more wickets with some rash shots. And that's short. And that is smashed. And well fielded down the deep.
Well done.
Thought about the second, but well fielded.
Sent back there. Good call because it was quite a strong throw.
Indonesia 2 for 107. Cruising along.
You got a sponsor there, Dave, of your chips. I've noticed you've been into those packets of chips quite a lot in the last few days.
As long as he shares, Nico, that's all that matters.
No salt and vinegar? Something I do miss here in Bali is my
Mate.
salt and vinegar chips.
If I didn't bring the snacks, who would? I haven't seen you bring anything.
We've been
loving.
waiting for that roast
When
roll.
some people go missing in action, they miss out on lamingtons. Traditional Aussie lamingtons I brought down the other day. But these two gentlemen were missing in action and missed out.
Yeah, well, the chips have come in quite handy. Just a little packet of crisps here and there. Curves the hunger pains because we don't get any food or drinks.
I would love to share them with a Jack Daniels with you though, Dave. If you are hungry, boys, there is some food over there.
Oh, well, we might venture over there. Oh, beautiful. Love a bit of rice.
Yesterday they had battered prawns. Very, very nice.
Unfortunately, the ride home's a little bit far for me to be testing myself.
Is that the great Randy just turned up? Why don't you take your microphone and have a talk to some of the...
I suggested that yesterday.
So that's a nice tight over, that one.
2 good overs. Pressure building. Can feel it.
Slowed that run rate down below 8 now. This is what they've got to do. Pressure, building pressure, creates wickets. So another couple overs like this.
Yeah, I think at this rate, if Singapore can keep Indonesia below 150, that's a big win with where they were 2 overs ago.
So Priya Basan will bowl her last over.
It's been a little expensive. None for 28 off 3. Let's see if she can... Oh, actually, no, here we go. None for 16 off 2.
Oh, sorry, she's got 2 more overs left. So she's replaced her sister.
Here at the ground, you can hear the Singapore team lift their energy. Got a wicket, a little bit more excited to be out there. They've got to keep that energy high.
Wonderful shot by Annie. And she's batted very well, Annie. Well compiled, 26. Oh,
Oh, that is a great ball. It's gone a
Lovely
little bit
ball.
off the pitch.
well kept too.
Might have hit that little spot that bounces a little bit. Very well bowled. Singapore's pressure right up here.
Lovely shot and lovely fielding.
Slightly short. Well fielded.
Lovely fielding by Ramesh. Short again, and that is smashed.
Short. Again, Tori smashing that on the back foot, looking for two as always. Likes to put pressure on the field.
So the field spread again. Just giving easy singles and just bowling a little short, like that one. Fielding again. Hasn't quite found the gap on that occasion. Down the pitch. Oh, and another direct hit. Lovely fielding.
I think Singapore need to learn from this. Their energy's right up. You know, it's taken to the 13th or 14th over to hear them get a little bit more excited. They need to do this from the start. I know when we play Dave, we often notice that when our energy's up, we get wickets. We have a lot more fun out there. So
That's the idea of cricket, is to have fun.
it's good to see it now. They just need to do that from the start. Nonetheless, though, that run rate's coming down, 7.6.
So this will be the last over from the off spinner. Down the wicket. Well fended.
Well adjusted there from Annie. You could see her eyes lit up. Have to adjust late.
She hasn't bowled too bad, Sharma. A little short early on, but now she's starting to really find her groove. Out to the deep. Well fielded by Kumar.
Singapore team fielded very well again.
2 for 16 here, Indonesia. They can afford to start throwing the willow around a little. That one's up. Down the wicket. Well played. Out to the fielder in the deep. Just the single. You can see Annie clearly struggling a little with her quad still. Not pushing through for the runs like she was in previous innings and even at the start of this innings. So I hope she's okay, but she's continuing to bat, showing some fight. Comes in. That's a lovely shot. Pushed out. Just another single.
Incredible fielding again. There's a great hustle out here. Starting to build the pressure. You can see Indonesia want to get that run rate back up, but they're struggling to find the boundary.
Down to 7.5 now. So they are managing to strangle them somewhat. And the crowd here today is built, I think, maybe the Biggest crowd we've seen here. That's a lovely shot. Just a single again.
Bowling to her field. Yeah, I think the word must have spread, Dave. The crowd has picked up and come down to see some quality cricket.
I reckon what it might be, they're just at home watching it and weren't so happy with the commentating maybe. Thought they'd come and watch. They had a couple of blokes bashing in their ears.
Highly likely.
That's well bowled and well played.
That's
Have a look
Sharma
at Nico
spelled
up
that.
there in the grandstand. Swanning around. Meeting all the delegates. The man on a mission.
Sharma's 4 overs are done, gone for 32. Great way to finish though, only 4 off at 2 dot balls, 4 singles.
You did a good job for a captain there. So, 16 overs down, we've got 4 left. You'd think now you'd start seeing the Indonesians throwing their bat around a little bit. And things could get interesting. So Ria Basan to continue. That's a little uppish, but got away with it. And just pushes through for the single. Have a look at that. On the replay, you might have almost been a caught and bowled. Comes in. That's a good ball. Little full. And that is hit very hard.
Absolutely pounded the boundary by Annie. Annie races along to 33 off 31 now. Doing well to be out there with her saw quad. The magic sprays worked wonders. You can see where she likes the ball. Nice and full, plays across the line. Very strong.
Through the onside. There she goes again. Oh,
wow. Bowler got away with one there, hit straight back at her.
Just another direct hit.
We might be in for some fireworks here, Dave, with Annie firing up.
Especially if she keeps bowling short. You can already see she's very strong on the onside. I'd be trying to get it up and outside off. Make her play. Try and make her play across the line. That is just full and wide. And that is hit for 4. It's a lovely shot.
And she might be lucky here to be getting away with a no ball. I don't think they called it. And she got away with one there. Very strong on the onside. Disappointing way to finish the spell from Rhea. She was bowling well. Now none for 29 with a couple to go. Oh, unlucky. Massive top
hang
edge.
in the air there for a while. Have a look at the replay on that one. That's up. See, pitched up. Nicely pitched up. Made her make the play. And unlucky. Oh,
didn't
almost got
quite.
there.
Doesn't
Tough
go
catch.
down as a drop.
Tough catch.
One ball to come in, Rhea's spelt. Absolutely smashed to the boundary. Beautiful shot from Tori. Hit
So
over
definitely lifting the run rate here, Rob. 18 off that over.
Yeah, massive over. The run
Three
rate
of
nearly
us
back
on.
up to 8.
Ria Basan finished for the day. As we see the Swan swanning back over. We're joined again by Graham. He's been out to the spectators' wing of the ground, up in the grandstand, rubbing shoulders with the big men of cricket here in Indonesia.
Yeah, welcome. We have the chairman of Indonesia Cricket, Abi, He's got half his family here. He's got cousins, he's got brothers, he's got uncles, and his father. His father's a professor of political science, and he's out here, come along to enjoy the Bali life. I think one of the brothers actually lives here, but the rest of them have all travelled from Jakarta.
That's short, pulled, cover on the boundary, another return throw. So we're 3 overs left here. Rob, where do you see the innings finishing up? At the moment, we're cruising along at 7.8 an over, which projects a score of around 155, but I got the feeling that we could see a rise in the run rate. What do you think, mate?
Yeah, a couple of overs ago it didn't look that way. Singapore were slowly getting on top, getting that run rate down, but
That's a
looks as
lovely
though-
shot.
yeah, Indonesia are really putting the foot on the throat here. I'd be surprised if they don't get well above 150 at the moment. What about yourself, Dave? Where do you think?
I think the way these girls are looking with the bat and the spread of the field, so there's not really much pressure on them. I'd be thinking they're up around the 170 mark. 165. I'll say 165. But Singapore really need to keep the pressure on here and try and get a few wickets, because wickets can create a bit of chaos.
That's right.
That's short and missed, but a wide. So a lot more free runs.
Yeah, they've been a little bit looser than yesterday. There wasn't as many extras from Singapore. They kept them down to 125 yesterday with only maybe 10 extras. But today, unfortunately, they've let a few slip. Just, again, taking the pressure off Indonesia. Absolutely beautiful cover drive out to the deep. I'm back for 2. Tory cruising along. Much better ball, but very well played.
Very nice shot. Tori's really taken off where Nanda finished, really. There's another beautiful shot.
Again, Dave, with that field spread so much, they can get away with that. They can go aerial now and it still be safe.
I'd much prefer to see those fielders out on the boundary there, just to come in, maybe 3/4, maybe even half. Make them hit over the top. And if they miss-hit it, there's a catch. So I'd love to see him push it up. It's not going to affect the game, the end of the game, because they really need wickets. And there's another wide.
Yeah, I agree, mate. I think they're going to waste out there. They're not going to hit over the top of them if they're on the circle. Nothing we've seen's gone that far. So
Even drag this short, fine leg, which is really not in the game, and just put them somewhere in a catching position straight. I think that'd be much more. There we go, right there.
bang.
It's just too easy at the moment.
Yeah.
The singles and twos are flowing. The pressure is sort of disintegrated.
Yeah, just playing a bit safe, unfortunately, which isn't going to win you matches.
Final ball of the over, is it? And that's short, and that is punished again. And that's through the fielder.
Oh, unfortunate. She's
Unfortunately.
fielded well all day.
And that was her sister. I misfielded the sister.
Too short, too wide. Unlucky. She had the knee down. It's how you should field if you're watching at home. Unfortunately, the bounce went sideways and snuck past her. Indonesia have cruised along to 146 for the loss of 2. With 2 overs to go, so yeah, they'll be looking at 160, 170 here.
Best bowler back into the attack. Straight away. A little bit wide.
Oh.
And that has run away
Oh.
for 4 as well. So the boundaries are starting to flow here for Indonesia.
Mm.
It's what we feared, and it seems to be what's happening.
And he's crept into the 40s here too. Has she hit a 50 this series?
I think she has. I think she has 150 in the third game, or the first game.
And the 150's come up for Indonesia, 2 for 150.
In comes Ada. Springing her step still. That's a good ball. That's where you got to bowl it, especially at the death of the game.
Very well played.
Very well played.
Perfect Yorker and dug out well.
It's well bowled as well. Catching opportunity, unfortunately missed it. There's going to be a couple more to Annie's score. As she moves along to 846. Off just 39 balls.
Yeah, very courageous effort from Annie. Hurt herself early in the piece.
We have the national coach here to our left watching on. One of his star batters out there on 46. That's well bowled.
He'd have to be very happy with what he's seen over the last 3 or 4 days.
So Annie now on 46. 1 over to go. And a couple left in this over. It's going to be a well-earned 50 if she can get there. Ada comes in. Another good ball. Annie picks that up and whips it over the top. That's going to run, but not to the boundary. Chased out there in the field. Another return throw. Moves it to 48. And this will be the final ball of this over.
And this will finish Ada's spell. She's bowled well. 1 for 21 so far. Let's see if she can finish off strong.
That's a wide, so you'll have to bowl that one again. Who's going to take the final over? I'll say it's, the captain.
The captain. What
Shafina.
about your star Kuma? Has she bowled out? Has she got any left?
No, she only got 1 over or 2, and was dragged by the captain. I thought she bowled well in her first over. She could get the final one. That's another good ball, and that's punched through. That'll be the 50.
That'll bring up her 50.
So she comes back comfortably for the second, and that's a lovely half century. And you can hear the applause from the crowd. Very appreciative. Fought through an injury.
It's an incredible 50.
Get a half century for her country. And you can see in the middle, very, very happy. Well batted.
Built for T20 cricket, Annie. Amazing innings. Coach was happy. Very well batted. Great display.
So this will be the last over. And we have the captain to take their last over. So she's marking out her run-up. So Safrina, where does she bowl here? You tell me, Rob.
Oh, well, no extras. That's
Yes.
important at this stage. Finish off strong. I think just keep the ball up. Allow it to do a little bit in the air. Force the girls to hit straight.
We've got one catching fielder there now. Oh, quick single. Well run. Brings Annie back on strike. Smart cricket.
Pretty good ball that there.
Playing her role, Tory.
Not a lot she could do with that. I think with Annie though, if you over pitch it, she's going to punish you here. So
I got a feeling this is going to come over on the leg side regardless of where she bowls it. And the leg side is fairly heavily stacked, but no one at cow corner. And she comes. Oh, and she's missed it. She'll be disappointed with that.
we have our president
Ah.
back here. He looks a little bit
You
excited
wouldn't believe
after a
it, there's
conversation.
There's another
Another
direct hit.
direct hit.
Here we go. 4 balls left. That's full, and that is cut. Oh, and it's beaten the
unlucky.
fielder. You got to watch the bounces there. Scurry's back for 2.
Yeah, again, a little over pitch there to Annie, and she just punishes it.
Probably
Anything
another
over
one there if
pitch.
she needed it, but just that leg giving her a bit of trouble. So, with 3 balls left, we're already at 160. Safrina in. That's well bowled. It's pitched up. It's chipped away. There'll be a couple there. One back on the run. Wonderful running between the wickets. Another good throw. Moves along to 162 for 2. Final 2 balls. Safrina in. Bowls to Annie.
Oh, she
swings
looks a
and
little tired.
a bit lazy on that shot. Not much footwork. Beats the bat. Well kept by the deep keeper.
Pretty good final over here. Only gone for 5 so far. 1 to come.
The last ball of the innings. Pitched short and she's missed it. That'll be a wide. So we'll see another one. Takes us to 163.
Unlucky there. She stepped across. Made the ball go down leg.
She's saying she's got a sore leg, I think. Apologising for missing. Let's see what happens on this final delivery. Pitched up. That's hit. And
Just for the one.
just scurries through for a single. So that'll see the end of the Indonesian innings. They're 2 for 164. So once again, very consistently making 160, 170 runs each game. A tough day again in the field for Singapore girls, but fought hard. Definitely had a lot of spirit out there and kept a lot of the talk up during the day. But now they'll have to go away and they'll have to come back, and you'll be chasing 165 runs to win the game. So I hope you're enjoying the broadcast. We'll be back with you in around 15 minutes to see what happens from here. See you soon.
We're here right now in the World Transfer Play, here with Huffy, the General Manager of Indonesia Cricket, PCI, and he'd like to make a presentation with a young gentleman here who has assisted a great deal over the last 12 months with the development of the ground here. It was a school project he was doing, and he was down here every Tuesday helping. Been great. He can't even tell where he's put turf plugs into the ground, there's so much of it. So Kane, would you like to come up here and I'll hand this over to Huffy to make a presentation.
And can you tell me your name? How old are you now?
10.
Do you play cricket?
No.
You want to play cricket?
Maybe.
I heard to give you this cricket hat for you to use in future. Maybe you'll be cricketers soon. So thank you for the hard work you've done here. But yeah, enjoy your hat, enjoy your time. Thank you.
Wear it, put it on.
Yeah.
There you go.
Woohoo!
Give a thumbs up. Yeah.
Welcome back here to the UDC,
UDC. The U.
the Udana cricket ground here in lovely Bali, Indonesia. The Indonesians are already on the field. They'll be very keen to get into this. Obviously thrown the ball straight away to their number one strike bowler, Tori, who's just had a wonderful innings with the bat also, but they'll be looking for an early breakthrough here. So the task at hand for the Singaporean ladies is 165 to win. Taking the first ball
Raja.
is Raja for Singapore. Takes 2 centres. So Tori has been a handful for these batters in every game this series. She's bowled with a good bit of zip, a very nice line and a very nice length. She'll be keen to get her team off to a good start here. So Raja takes strike, Tori comes in, right arm over. That is a perfect ball to start with. Yorker length, outside off. Beautiful start for Tori.
Once again, Tori's getting that ball to move in the air. Beautiful camera work from behind will show you here this ball moving a mile in. Really important for Singapore to play straight here. Don't play across the line. The ball's going to be coming into them. Keep that bat nice and straight.
And that has swung in again. Kept out by Raja. So Raja has an interesting style with the bat. Very something you see in the Asian countries. Very much so an Indian style, you'd say, where she keeps the bat up as the bowler runs in. It's a little bit shorter and kept well. Well watched. So
Yeah, right.
3 dot balls.
Raja will just have to be a little bit careful here. You'll see just as the ball's delivered, she takes a little step backwards. Opens up her stumps with the ball swinging in. She needs to stay straight, head over the ball. Don't allow those stumps to be exposed.
We have seen Tori in this tournament getting a lot of very late swing. A little bit of movement off the... There it is there.
There it
Exactly
is.
as it was described here by my lovely friend on the right. Backwards step, open the stumps up, late swing, and it's taken the leg stump. So wonderful bowling, a great start for Indonesia.
Yep, disappointing.
And that sends our the first wicket. Just clipping the leg stump there with a bit of late swing. Nice length. She's been a handful.
Yeah, Tori's eyes would have lit up there. She would have seen her stepping away. Just keep that ball up, let it do its thing. Stumps exposed and scattered.
So, out to the middle. We have the 2 sisters now. Ada and Ria. They've been fighting hard all series, and they'll be keen to put together a partnership here, and so will their team. Very keen for them to try and hold their wicket and stay around a bit. That's a lovely ball. That's well played down the ground. Come out with some authority.
Yeah, the last pair yesterday, Dave, in the game that we commentated in the morning, they hung around for about 6 or 7 overs, and what they did well was just play straight. Valued their wicket. That's all those top order need to do. Give themselves an opportunity. Don't worry too much about the runs. Just value your wicket, and the runs will flow.
That's swung back in again. Well played. And that'll be the end of the over. So wicket made and a great start. Wonderful start for Tori and for Indonesia. And Singapore are none for 1. Or 1 down for none. whichever way you like to say it.
Yeah, chasing 165, not a great start. Let's see if they can salvage something here. I'd love to see them make triple figures, Dave. I'd love to see them get to 100. I think if they can just play straight, get their eyes in, hit the bad balls and get the runs moving along a little bit, I think 100 would be a big win for them.
So from the top deck end, top deck nightclub end, we have Dara. She comes in and let that go with a bit of whip too.
Nice shot.
Lovely fielding down there in the deep.
Good cricket there. Nice little late cut. Dara actually got the ball to move out then. Most are going in, so let's see what she can do.
She got a lovely action. Straight leg. That's a lovely shot.
Good shot.
A little short. Went back on it. Well fielded in close. You can see the field is right up, which is great. Indonesia know they have the upper hand here, and they're going to put the pressure on them from ball one. They're not messing around with anyone out in the deep. They've just got one down at deep slip. That's a lovely ball.
Once again, Singapore trying to play across the line. That's the ball to be playing dead straight. They've just got to keep their head down. The ball's moving out a little bit, so plenty of opportunity for the batter to make some runs on the offside. Like Dave said, the field's up.
Unlucky to miss that one. A little short again. Dara gets away with it. It's starting to get really dark here at the moment, Rob.
Yeah, I believe I just felt a drop of rain, so it'll be interesting to see here.
Still not too bad. The cloud cover is heavy, but not too black. Hopefully we get through this game. Oh, swing and a miss again.
Again, playing across the line. It's not what they're going to do here. Indonesia are bowling two straight, just outside off. They need to be hitting those down the ground. Not there to be hit.
Dara in, short, up a length again.
Same again.
And another swing and a miss. So, just the one off that over. A little bit of outswing. And finding that spot we spoke about where it just lifts a little bit. Great over.
If she pitches that up, batting across the line, she's going to bowl her pretty quickly. Same as the first wicket, so they just need to play straight. Hopefully the coach is telling them this. Maybe they can hear us.
So Tori to come in again.
Oh,
Slip down leg stump. A lot of late swing once
a
again.
lot of late swing. They've got a good little bit of pace here too.
And she comes. Oh, that is a lovely ball. This could be a run out. Oh, needed the direct hit. And well backed up.
Great ball. That one was a little bit shorter, but it jumped up, surprised her a little bit.
Really jagged that one into the rib cage. You'll see here on the replay. As the rain starts to come down. Leg by signalled.
Very fortunate Singapore not to get run out then. Good effort, well backed up.
Oh, well kept.
Very well kept.
Nando down behind the stumps. He's having another wonderful match. So, Tori just struggling to control the ball here. Getting a bit too much swing. And she comes.
Oh, that one stayed down a little bit.
Big appeal, but not out. Says the man in blue.
As the rain gets a little bit heavier here.
Not sure about this makeshift shed we're in here, Lovey. It seems to be if you're getting a bit of water in.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Not sure the netting's going to keep the rain out.
Oh, that's a lovely ball. That has not missed by much.
The ball will get a bit slippery in hand here, but it'll also start to skid a little bit off the pitch and stay low. So again, important to play straight for Singapore.
As the cameras get a few covers over the top. And looks like we're going to get a cover too.
Hopefully.
So Tory now.
Not good.
And that is middle stump. Just played a little bit all over that one. Another wonderful ball.
Did she try and play that off the back foot?
No, she was on the front foot.
Straight.
Here comes the replay. Just
Look
that
at
late,
Oh, that's beautiful.
just through the gap.
That's just great bowling. Not much anywhere. Just a bit too much of a gap between bat and pad. That's all. Yeah. Have they got 5 overs in yet? No. Let's try and get 5 overs.
Okay, as the umpire fixes up the stumps, the rain's starting to really get heavy here, so it'll be interesting. I can see the
I thought that
groundsman
cover was
have
for
the,
us, Nico.
getting the covers ready to come on.
So 3 overs done.
The players are keen to stay out there, so let's see what happens.
So into the attack comes Sangayu. Lovely ball to start with, just short.
Good shot.
And almost run out.
Run
It is run
Yeah.
out. Unfortunately, another one falls to Singapore.
2
We'll
wickets
have a look
in
here
2
at the
balls.
replay. We should get a good look at it. And there she goes running back.
Hard to
that's
tell on the replay, but I think it was out. 2 in 2. Singapore now 2 wickets down, or 3 wickets down for 3 runs in the 3rd over.
I tell you, it's been a nice to be out of the sun for a day, Rob. But the mosquitoes are giving me all sorts of hell, and now this rain is ruining my perm.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's worse, the hair or the mosquito bites, but we're in trouble everywhere here.
Oh, just left outside off. Sangayu to continue.
Very well played. That's great. You've got to value the wicket now. 3 for 3. Dave's favourite Kumar at the crease.
Yes, has a crack.
Very well
Very
played.
watched.
Stayed low. Again, it's going to start to skid on a little bit with this rain in the air, so got to be very watchful.
Another nice ball, well watched. This is good cricket. One more left in this over. We'll see the end of the 4th.
One more dot and we'll have a wicket maiden.
And that's
Well
just
played.
Run down to backward to slip and fielded well. And that'll see the end of the over. And Singapore will go to 3 down for 4 runs. We're
Trying to get 5 overs in. So there we go.
we're losing a few cameras here due to the rain.
And the skies are looking a little bit threatening.
So I think we've just got the one camera now, which is out on that far wing. As everyone scampers to get out of this weather, except for us two. We're just sitting here, getting a free shower.
Yes, dedication here in the commentary box.
Oh, well taken. So we've got Lilla into the attack. Bowled well yesterday. And she comes. It's well bowled.
And well played. Punch down the
Well
ground.
played.
Very watchful.
Do you think this weather is going to clear up?
Let's hope so. It'd be great for the girls to get through their 20 overs.
Well bowled again. Pushes it back. On the back foot. Punches that down. Well played. Yeah, so the scorers are having a look at the Duckworth-Lewis system at the moment. It's well bowled. Taken again by Nanda.
Right now it's 4 for 3. So in 5 overs, the par score will be 48. So they are very far off.
Yeah.
So, you know, if the game stops at 6 overs, 7 overs.
Great shot.
Lovely shot by Kumar.
Kumar snuck one around the corner there. She's batting well. Very watchful.
Here's the captain. Face her first ball. Shafrina.
As the rain continues, Singapore 3 wickets for 5 runs.
Ball of the 5th over. That's
And
well
well
watched
played.
and well played. So have a look. The umpires are looking at each other and they're saying they're going to continue.
Let's go.
So we're going to have at least one more over. Just looking at this table that's been put on our table of the Duckworth-Lewis par scores. If we play 6 overs and there is 3 wickets down, the score, if the match is called off, required is 53. So we're obviously a long way behind there.
Okay, so Singapore need a big over plus some here to come even close. 6 sixes won't even get them there at this
Assuming
stage.
that they're gonna pull the pin. Well bowled again by Sangayu. Well fielded in the gully. One thing I'm not looking forward to, Rob, is Sunset Road on my scooter in my poncho.
No, I wouldn't say it's the most exciting thing I'm thinking about at the moment.
In comes Sangayu. That's
Great
pulled
shot.
well.
Amazing pull shot out to
Cover
the
out in
deep.
the deep. But a lovely shot by Kumar.
Very impressive, Kumar. Little all-rounder, bowled well earlier today, bowled well yesterday.
And fielded well.
And fielded and batting extremely well at this stage. Just doing what she needs to do.
Safrina takes centre. The mosquitoes are getting even friendlier. Well watched.
Yes. One thing about Bali is there's plenty of mosquitoes to go around for everybody. Not a breath of wind at this stage, so the rain might not be in any hurry to go.
Well bowled through everyone.
Might scamper through for a couple here. So hustle. Well run from the captain.
Picks up 2 byes. So blemish on Nanda, the keeper.
That ball skidding through, it'll get a little bit trickier here for everybody, so expect the ball to stay low.
Sangayu bowling a tight spell here. There's a wide. Well taken by Nanda.
Much better batting here, valuing their wicket.
Sangayu short, wide. Oh,
Well
taking
played.
a single.
Well run from Kumar.
Well run. Good backing up. Misfield in the field there for Indonesia. Scamper through for the single. Sangayu with 2 left in this, 1 left in this over. And that is over. So that's 6 overs down now. The umpires have a quick look and they're happy to continue.
What do you think, Dave? You think Indonesia will keep that pressure on?
I couldn't imagine them dropping the pressure, to be honest. They've been the pressure team all series. They're fielding, they're bowling, their field positions even. They're just out there to win the game. And you can see they're still crowded around the bat. Only 1 out. And that's slipped down leg. So the spinners on now, be very difficult to grip this wet white ball, I would think. Interested to see. Obviously you can't bowl your fast bowlers when it gets too wet because it becomes a bit dangerous. And even the light here at the moment it's got very dark. Back on the back foot, punches that, and gets through the fielder. Picks up the single. So, lovely shot by the captain,
Yep.
Frina. So Lila bowling to Kumar. Kumar forward, pushes that down the ground. No single taken. In the Indonesian innings, if that shot was played, I would say that they would have taken a single. They ran so well between the wickets, the 2 openers.
Yeah, that's right, mate. It's those 1%ers again that just allow that scoreboard to continue to tick up, put the pressure back on the bowling team. So, again, Singapore just need to up their game a little bit here. They're doing well.
Bit of extra bounce, beats the bat. That's short, and Kumar
beautiful
plays
shot.
that well. And that'll be the first boundary.
4.
It's just made it to the
Just made it. 4 runs.
lovely shot.
I'll chase, girls.
Beautiful pull shot behind square there for 4.
Very positive shot for the Singapore team, and that's my girl again, Kumar.
Yeah, it's a good opportunity for Singapore here. With the ball being a little bit wet in the hand, they might get a few looser balls. So Kumar punished that one.
You see in the games past, they did struggle a little bit with the faster bowling, but I think they're handling this spin. Oh,
Big appeal.
big appeal behind the stumps, not out. Umpire had a good look. So yeah, but I think they did actually prefer the ball coming on a little slower, giving themselves a bit more time to choose their shot selection. So you wouldn't imagine too many of the faster bowlers bowling in these conditions.
No, I don't think the boss, the big Nico, will be happy with that.
Well played. Full defence.
Very watchful. Yeah, it does definitely get a little bit slippery out there, Dave, when there's some water on the ground. So it's a good idea to just bowl the spinners.
So the umpires had another look and they're going to move on. So 7 down, Singapore, 3 for 16. So 3 more overs until drinks. Obviously, they'll want to both remain in at drinks. There's no need for him to throw any wickets away here.
Well, they're doing well. They've been losing wickets in clumps, Singapore. They lost 3 early, but these 2 have held the end for a couple of overs now. So let's see if they can get through to the drinks break.
They're well behind the run rate, so I think runs aren't really in the back of their mind at the moment. I think more so wanting to keep their wickets. There's an edge, and that's run down.
Just for the one.
So we do apologise about the vision at the moment. Only have the 1 or 2 cameras operating out on the wings. They're the only ones with tented covers. The others under the shade covers are a little wet. That's a lovely shot too. Just run down. They do have some cover out there. At fly slip. Yeah, so sorry, the cameras are down at the moment until the rain eases up a bit. So you'll have to bear with us. That's a short ball. Not much of a shot offered, just sort of stepped away.
Yeah, I'm surprised, Dave, they've allowed a quicker bowler to come on with this slippery pitch, but...
I think the rain's starting to pick up as we speak, Rob.
That is.
Starting to get a bit more steady. She comes in. Short again, outside off, well left, well watched. So they're definitely gone into their shell a little here, Singapore. I think wickets have become the main priority for them, which I think is a good tactic for their touring squad, to try and put some value on their wicket and to try and hang around and keep these Indonesian team in the field. Another shorter one.
Oh, and well played.
Over.
Punched on the offside.
So Safrina takes another 2. Well run.
You can see, Dave, that they've definitely taken on board playing straight, these 2. It's, again, valuing that wicket, but they're scoring a couple of runs now as well. They're not doing anything silly, not trying to hit across the line.
Yeah, they're respecting the good balls and they're hitting the bad balls, which is how it should be. That's off the pad. Pick up 1 leg by.
Good throw back in. Very good. 8 overs down. 3 for 20. 3 for 21. Umpires have come together. I think they've just gestured to come off the ground.
Yeah, it has got heavier.
Worried.
So they're just yelling out to the scorers and having a chat with the captain, the 2 captains, and they have decided to come off. So it's probably the right decision.
Covers come on.
Covers going out. The boys with the covers are having some fun. All giggling. So yeah, I'm not sure whether we'll see any more play today. But we have one more game tomorrow, not to miss, and that is at the same time. That'll be on the 9th of the 11th, Wednesday, tomorrow, at 1:30 p.m. So same time, same place. But I think that'll be a wrap for today. Wait to hear the update from the umpires. But until then, if we don't see you until tomorrow, I hope you tune in again. And same time, same channel. And we'll go from there. So thank you for tuning in. And see you all tomorrow. Bye.
Any camera, any camera.
Check.
Okay, one second. Can we get the what is this? This is what is going on. What is going on here? Alright. Can we give the mic to Nico?
Okay, we're back here live at the Udiana Cricket Ground with some unfortunate news here that the weather has won. The match referee inspected the ground. We attempted to take the covers off, but unfortunately again the weather came back on us, and now unfortunately the game has been abandoned. We do have a result. Indonesia. Okay, we're back here live at. Okay, we're back here live. Okay, we're back here live at the. Unfortunate news here. Unfortunate news. Unfortunate news here. Indonesia win by match referee inspected match referee. With a shortened game due to the restrictions on the overs, Indonesia have won the game by 43 runs, a convincing win. Unfortunately, Singapore didn't get a chance to show their wares in the second half of their innings, and yeah, a little bit typical here in Bali, the afternoon storms. So we will be back here very shortly with the post-match presentations in about 5 minutes. Check. Check, check.
Raining deer. It's raining deer.
That's behind us, it's raining, yeah.
No, not you. 1 minute, 1 minute. One second. Certificates up here.
We're just waiting for the award out here on the ground. How you feeling, tired?
They must be.
5 games, that's a lot of people. Commendable.
Check, check.
From this side. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. This is we have Andrea and me, and then
Welcome to the post-match presentation for the 5th match of the Indonesia-Singapore Women's T20 Championship, live from the beautiful but now wet Udiana Cricket Ground in Bali. In our presentation party we have Mr. Gopal, our referee. I would like to thank everyone involved in the organising of this match. Title sponsors DAFA News, streaming partner VU Sports and Women's Cricket Zone, digital partners CrickFit, the organisers Sports and Media Works. PCI would also like to thank our sponsors Bull's Head Steakhouse and the Top Deck nightclub here in Bali. I'd like to ask Sharina from the Singapore team to come up here. An interesting game. Unfortunately, we didn't get to play the full 20 overs. How do you feel your team compared to the other 4 games? I know you must be getting a little bit tired. It's a hard call. 5 games so far. How do you feel about the game yourself?
The game today, we probably bowled a little bit more extras, but it's sad that we didn't get to manage to bat the full 20. But playing 5 T20s and, with the select under 19 game, I think they are holding up really well. So we're going to push on for the last day tomorrow. So, yeah.
No, watching the game, the girls have really, been here from day one, the improvement, particularly in your bowling, has been excellent. Yeah, there's a few wides, but you're getting your lengths right. You're putting pressure on the batters. And a few wickets started to fall today. You picked up the important wicket of Nanda a little bit earlier than a lot of us were hoping for. But no, well done to the girls. And please, tomorrow, keep on improving, girls. Just one step after in front of yourselves and keep it going. Well done. The winning captain, Sari, if you'd like to come up here. Well done, Sari. That's
5 out of 5 so far. I know you don't like to talk very much. But how do you happy with the game today, the Wally girls played? It was unfortunately cut short, but it was a convincing win, no matter what.
Yeah, we feel happy today because seem like yesterday they doing well, now they're doing well too. No, not much white ball, and they great for the batting and fielding today.
Here is another score in the 160s to 170, so very, very consistent from all the girls. Thank you very much. Good luck tomorrow. Now I'd like to, for Mr. Gopal to present the Player of the Match Award, so if we ask Nanda and Andriani to come forward to receive these awards.
Well played. Well played.
Would you like to say something, Nanda?
Foto dulu ya?
First, I want to say thank you to the coaches, Coach Nuan, Coach Akas. They give me a chance and believe in me. So I'm just doing my job as a opening batsman. I'm trying to be consistent and get a run. Thank you.
Well, let me tell you, Nanda, it's a pleasure to watch you bat. You really are a class act. Thank you. Would you like to?
Pertama-tama saya ucapkan terima kasih sama Allah Subhanahu wa taala. Dan saya juga berterima kasih kepada coach saya yang selalu mempercayai saya walaupun saya sedang cedera, tapi saya selalu percaya kalau saya bisa gitu. Dan saya terima kasih buat teman-teman yang selalu support saya. Thank you.
Just translate that for us.
First, Ani say thank you to God, and same like me, say thank you to the coaches, Coach Nuan and Coach Akas. They believe in Ani. Even though Ani got injured, she's still trying to be the best for the team.
Thank you very much, ladies. Well, that's the end of today, so thank you very much, and we hope to see everyone here and out there in digital land at 1:30 tomorrow for the final game of this 6-match series. Thank you very much, everyone.